It's bad. You just said, "Oh, Dean, wait, you could have been aborted. You couldn't have been here today." So you're saying that
Yeah.
abortion is wrong because if my mom aborted me, I wouldn't be here today?
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. You should be grateful.
Yeah, cool,
you're
man.
alive.
If your dad pulled out, would you be here today?
Um,
Oh, yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
What's your birth year?
2008, June 20th.
Okay.
Trust
And
me.
if the election were held today, Harris versus Trump, who would you rather vote for?
Trump.
Okay. Why do you support Trump?
I'm gonna talk about abortion. Let's do that.
Okay. What about abortion?
I think it should. I don't think. Like, let's say, like, if you get raped, you should be able to have an abortion, but that's about it.
Okay. So, again, why is abortion in elective circumstances wrong?
I think that it's like, if you're a girl, it's your choice to have sex. So, you know the consequence. You shouldn't be doing it.
Okay. So you think women just shouldn't be having sex?
Hey, Parker, it's me again.
Yo, who even is this?
Hey, it's me.
This is the last guest that just hates me.
Yeah, it's fine. I just okay. I'll get back to what I'm saying. I was just saying that, like, I don't think they shouldn't have it. I just think it's a risk when it comes to it, and they gotta realize that.
Okay. So, like, you don't want women to have sex.
I'm just saying, like, there's a risk. Like, they
So
can
you're
have
so
it,
you're
but
saying
you gotta
that
be careful.
so you're saying that if someone engages in sex, that they have to be considering that it's possible that they're going to become pregnant.
Yeah.
Why isn't that just a
Okay.
reason for people to then engage in safe sex or to use contraceptives, not to be forced to go through pregnancy?
Yeah. The question would be, why does this fact that there's a possibility of pregnancy when you engage in sex then cause a pregnant woman to have an obligation to maintain that pregnancy and give birth?
Well, because you're killing a baby just because you want to have fun.
Okay, so it's wrong to kill the fetus because it's a human?
It will be a human, and it is a human.
So do you think it's always wrong to kill humans?
Yeah. Depends.
So if it depends, then it's not always wrong. So then why is it wrong in this scenario?
Because that baby didn't do anything wrong.
Because it's innocent, so it's always wrong to kill innocent humans?
I would say, yeah.
Okay, I have a question. If a woman's going to die from her pregnancy unless we were to kill the fetus in her uterus, would it be justified to kill the fetus in that scenario?
I would say, yeah.
Or would that fetus still yet be innocent?
Yeah, but that's like
So
a
it's not always
pretty,
wrong to kill
pretty
innocent human
specific
beings?
situation. I don't.
So just to clarify, it's not always wrong to kill innocent human beings. So then why is it wrong to kill the fetus?
Well, if you don't have a choice, you have to kill an innocent. Like, it's either
Okay,
one or
but-
the
but-
other.
But just like
But you
what
don't
we
have a
can,
choice.
but what we conclude from that scenario is that it's therefore not always wrong to kill innocent human beings. Or like a brain dead patient, for instance. Is it wrong to pull the plug on a brain dead patient that has the permanent irreversible lack of cognitive function?
A brain dead person is not a baby.
You're right, it's not a fetus and it's not a baby, but is it wrong to kill them?
Honestly, I would say if there's no chance in saving. Oh, it's brain dead. So no.
No,
I
okay.
wouldn't say
Okay, so
wrong.
it's definitely not always wrong to kill innocent human beings. So then why is it wrong to kill the fetus?
Because it's like, if a girl had sex and she like willingly had it, and then they made a baby, like, you shouldn't just kill a life.
Okay. Oh, you shouldn't just kill a life. Okay, well, this would imply that therefore you think it's always wrong to kill life. That's false. So then we moved on to therefore it's always wrong to kill humans, but you accepted that as false. And then we went on to saying that it's always wrong to kill innocent humans, but then you accepted that as false. So I'm just like asking for a moral principle.
Well,
here
there's
to describe why
certain
you think
like
it's wrong.
scenarios. You're bringing up brain dead people. Like, the baby is not brain dead.
Yeah, but the question is then why is it wrong to kill it in this scenario? That's the question.
Because
how do we
because
determine in what scenarios it is wrong to kill a human being, and in what scenarios it is not wrong to kill?
I
a
would
human
say
being?
it's wrong to kill someone who murdered a bunch of people. I would say, wrong way. Sorry, wrong way. I meant it's fine to kill someone that like murdered a bunch of people, but like it wouldn't be fine to just kill some baby for no reason. That's kind of weird.
Okay, so then it seems like you're stipulating it's always wrong to kill innocent human beings. But we already gave two cases to defeat that principle. So it seems like the claim that it's always wrong to kill innocent human beings is false. So then why would it be wrong to kill the fetus?
I think he's saying it's wrong to kill without reason. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so it's just whether or not you consider it a justified reason to kill.
Yeah, I just don't.
So why is it unjustified to get an abortion?
Well, I think if you get raped, you should be able to get an abortion. But
No, but like in an
if
elective
you're-
circumstance, why is it unjustified to get an abortion?
Like, would the circumstance just be like you're a girl and you consented and then had a baby,
Yeah,
not intending to have one?
yeah.
Because you're killing a life because you want to have fun.
Wait, so again, so you're not saying that there was any reason that made it unjustified. You're just saying again it doesn't have
unjustified because you're
reason to
killing
be
someone.
justified. Is that really what you're just saying?
Can you repeat that?
You're not saying that's a reason it's unjustified. You're just saying it's not a reason that it is justified.
Yeah.
Okay, but there being not a reason that it's justified is not reason it's unjustified.
It's unjustified.
For what reason?
You're killing someone.
Well, we already went over how it's not always wrong to kill someone, so that
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
be a
you're
reason why the
killing.
action's
You said it's
unjustified.
not wrong to kill a brain dead person. That's like completely wrong.
Okay, wait,
Is a
so
brain dead patient an innocent human being?
But that's different. You know that's
Oh,
different.
okay,
you
then
know
you're
that's
saying-
different.
So then
you
you're
know
saying
that's
in,
different.
So then you're saying in some cases it is okay to kill innocent human beings. What's the argument that abortion is not
the
one of
argument
those
is
cases?
a baby. It's not brain dead.
Trey, what's the argument that abortion is not one of those cases?
Because a baby is someone that like it will become a human. It's not brain dead. It didn't do anything wrong.
It'll become a
The
human.
person who had sex is human.
So it's
Don't you
not
think it
already?
is a human?
What?
So it's not already human?
It is human.
So it can't be valuable because it will become human if it already is human.
Okay, that's I made a mistake there.
And also,
Life begins
brain
at
dead
conception.
individuals are human.
Life begins at conception. That's fault. Yeah.
Yeah, so then why don't you value life in terms of brain death, like cellular life that exists
Because
when
they're not.
someone's
If they're
brain dead?
brain dead, they probably don't want to be alive. They're gonna die.
You can't
Like,
have
if they don't
wants
do
when you're
anything.
brain dead.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. A brain dead, like that's different. A baby that will become a
What's
human.
the relevant difference?
Because a brain dead person will never like be able to do anything that a baby will be able to do.
Okay, so like you're saying, a baby has a future where it will have experiences. And a brain dead individual doesn't have a future where it has experiences.
You could be killing a baby that could like.
Is
cure
that the
cancer.
distinction?
What do you say?
Is the distinction that there will be experiences for the fetus, but there will never be experiences for the brain dead individual anymore?
Well, there was experience for the brain dead.
yes.
And now there won't be any new ones.
Yes. So are you saying that at that point, then it's not valuable anymore? In the same way,
I would say
there's no
the brain
personhood.
dead person's life is not valuable anymore. They had a life, and then
Okay.
the fetus.
So if
have
the
a life.
notion of valuable life is sentient life, and it ends when sentient life ends, why doesn't it begin when sentient life begins?
Can you repeat that? That just
Yeah, if the notion of valuable life ends at the point of being brain dead, why doesn't it begin at the point of being brain alive?
I that.
If the value of life,
Yes.
valuable life, ends
Yeah.
at brain death, why doesn't it begin when the brain becomes alive to produce cognitive capacity?
It does.
Oh, it does. So then you are pro-choice because you don't think it's wrong prior to them being sentient then, because valuable life doesn't exist until it's sentient.
But the life begins at conception, like the baby.
Not valuable life.
But it will be valuable.
Will be. Okay, so the notion of potential valuable life is enough to restrict someone's bodily autonomy?
Yeah.
So just potential. Okay, so then let me ask you this question. If two people are engaging in sex, and you're like from the future, you know that if they continue engaging in sex, there will be a kid that is produced from that, and they choose to pull out. Is that wrong?
Well, they pulled out, so they wouldn't have the kid.
Yeah, but if they chose to keep going, they would have had a kid. Is it wrong for them to pull out?
They pulled out because they didn't want to have a kid. So no, they made the right choice.
Okay, but there's a potential kid there. There's a potential
No, they pulled
experience
out.
there.
They didn't. They pulled out. So
Yeah, but like again, you value just the potentiality alone, right? There's potential there. Remember, you're from the future. You know there will be a kid there if they don't pull out.
Yeah.
So
that
you're
means
okay with them
that means they
removing
should
that
pull out.
potential based upon their own choices?
If they don't pull out, then they made a mistake, and they shouldn't be able to just kill a baby because they made a mistake. The baby didn't make the mistake; they did.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. You're saying that just the potential in of itself is valuable enough to say that you would say that like a, or you're saying it's valuable enough based upon the potential alone that you should be able to restrict bodily autonomy. Okay, so then why would you say that it would be okay to pull out in the scenario where you know there's active potential that there will be a kid if you do not?
Because
You already chose to start engaging in sex,
different.
right?
You're not killing anyone. You're just not creating anything.
Okay, so in the same notion of like, it's not valuable life yet, the valuable life will exist in the future, you're not killing anything with valuable life just because there's a potential for valuable life in the future. Because it's never had valuable life in the past or the present.
That's a pretty good point. I'm just trying to think of because, that actually is a good point. Never thought about that.
Like if you
I
have
was
an
just
abortion, valuable life will never exist.
Yeah, that's true. I just think it's wrong to kill potential life.
Is it wrong to
I know.
restrict people's access to bodily autonomy, though?
No,
No. Okay, so you're totally fine with vaccine mandates, right?
I've never taken like a.
No, but you're
like, what do
totally
you mean
okay
by
with
that? What is
vaccine
that?
mandates, like because again, you don't care if we violate bodily autonomy.
I'm confused. Like, what's this?
Yeah,
supposed to
you're
be?
okay with a vaccine mandate because again, you said you don't care if we violate people's bodily autonomy, right?
Yeah.
So you're okay with vaccine mandates. You think you should have been mandated by the government to take a vaccine?
This is going so far off course.
How? I'm asking you, like, are you okay with restricting bodily autonomy to save human life? That's not very off course.
No, I was just saying that I'm you first. Okay, I also wanted to bring this up before it gets too far. When you guys do the thing where you show up like a picture of like a dolphin fetus, like I don't think that's a good argument. I'll come back.
It's
to
a
that,
joke,
but, like,
yeah.
I don't think that's a good argument.
It's not meant to be an argument. It's meant to be a joke.
Well, I don't think you should be joking. This is serious.
Okay, Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Continue.
Wait, what do you mean, like, I shouldn't be joking, bro? Of course I'm going to joke. I don't have an issue with it. What's
But,
wrong
like,
with
when
me
people
joking?
troll you guys, you kick them, but when you joke, it's all cool.
Yeah, I'm running the stream. You
Yeah,
think
but
I
you guys
can't
say
joke
no
at all
trolls.
on the stream? Wow, that sounds boring.
I don't
Yeah, it
know,
is
man. We
boring.
kind of let jokes up here all the time. A prime example would be you, Trey.
Oh, that was a good one, Dean.
I wish I thought of that one. That was good.
Oh, I bet you did, little man.
Were you talking to
where were
Parker
you?
or the mirror?
Okay, that was so corny, bro. You're 21. Like, come on, dude.
I know. That's why I'm calling you a little bro. I don't know how old you are.
I'm
but you're acting
18,
like
so
a
I
fifth
mean,
grader.
I'm big, bro. So I think you should calm down, G.
Yeah, big bro up here acting like
Oh wait, okay.
knows a damn
I have,
thing.
a,
But
I have
then the
another
next
thing.
thing you're telling us that it's a human from the moment of conception, but that it's only a potential human at 10 weeks. Are you sure you're big bro, Trey?
Yeah, I'm big, bro. And I got a question for you, Dean.
What's that, little bro?
Why'd you get banned, little bro?
For the same why did I get banned? Because TikTok mistakenly restricted my account.
Well, maybe it's if you don't like insult people all the time. TikTok won't,
It had
He
nothing
didn't
to
get
do with
banned for
insults.
and be insulting.
What'd you say?
He didn't get banned for being insulting. And by the way, Dean, you have a little bit of feedback, just so you know.
Okay, yeah. Not to mention the ban was overturned because they were wrong.
It was. Oh, that's actually good. That's good. Good for you. I actually I got banned one time. All right,
Maybe
but
you
let's
should
get
stop
back. Let's get
insulting
back
people,
into
Trey.
it. So let's get back into it. I mean, I was winning, so I'll let you guys try to rebuttal.
Name one point that you won on.
That killing babies is wrong.
Okay. So we never said killing babies is okay.
Like for example, like let's say like would
I don't
you have
know,
been
Parker.
fine
I'm
being
pretty chill
aborted?
with killing babies.
Wait, what'd you
Like
say?
let's say okay, then you could have died.
I
They
said
could've
that I'm
aborted
pretty
you.
chill with killing babies.
Yeah, I do know that about you.
Yeah. Also,
No.
Trey, this argument's bad. You just said, "Oh, Dean, wait, you could have been aborted. You couldn't have been here today." So you're saying that
Yeah.
abortion is wrong because if my mom aborted me, I wouldn't be here today?
Yeah, that's pretty good. You should be grateful.
Yeah, cool,
You're
man.
alive.
If your dad pulled out, would you be here today?
No.
So pulling out is
Well,
wrong.
maybe.
So
we don't know.
So pulling out is wrong.
Okay, but here's the kicker. Dean.
Okay, so you'd actually argue that abortion is just wrong as pulling out because both of those two actions would have prevented.
Okay, I'm gonna be
future
honest
existence.
here. Okay. Before I get insulted again, I'm gonna be honest. That was when he said that pulling out thing. That was a good point. I didn't think of that. So that kind of changing my mind a little bit. But it's still like weird to think about like killing someone.
Watch
in the
this.
womb. It
If
just
I
seems-
could prove to you that if you voted for Democrats, you would save more innocent human lives, would you support Democrats?
I would certainly think about it.
Okay. So Trump, according to his Doge, the use of Doge cutting USAID, that will lead to 14 million people additional deaths by 2030, according to a Lancet study, just by their cutting of
Wait, can I see
USAID.
that? Yo, can we fact check that?
Yeah, that's from the Lancet. I've already done this a million times.
I'm sorry. This is like my first time joining this, so I kind of want to like, I mean, it's cool. I kind of believe you, but if you could like show it to me, I'd be like, damn,
I
you
got you.
me.
You can talk to Dean while I bring it up.
All right, Dean, how you doing, buddy? Wow, silent
Yeah.
treatment, huh?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm back. I got to drop here in a moment.
You're good. You're good.
I'd assume that you're looking up that Lancet study and you want me to talk to you.
Yo,
Okay.
yo,
Oh,
Jacob,
you
thank you
don't
for the
have to.
$10.
I've already found it.
Yo, Jacob, thanks for the $10. Your stream make me so happy. You're welcome.
Bro, this guy's so cringe.
Okay, let me read this. Okay, wait. So 2 decades and protecting, defending on. Okay.
That's the title, and I can scroll down. I'm showing you the title so you can look it up.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I think you guys you changed my mind a little bit there. So I appreciate it. But
Okay, so you don't
before I
support
go-
Trump anymore?
Well, I don't support the abortion. What I thought before. 'Cause
Okay.
The pullout thing made me.
Okay, so then what's
So-
the reason why you support Trump still?
Okay, I'm not even gonna debate this, but I heard like immigration is like that has been like a bad thing for like the Democrats, or so I kind of want to hear why it's not.
Yeah, Democrats still want to criminalize undocumented entry. They just want to prioritize going after those that have committed violent and serious offenses and make the legal process go quicker. There's been a lot of misinformation about the Democrats' position on immigration just because Trump is claiming that they were like supporting quote unquote open borders, which is obviously bullshit. There was a bipartisan border bill that would have increased border security under the Biden and Harris administration that they were trying to pass, that both Democrats and Republicans were going to vote on. But Donald Trump called Republicans in Congress to undermine the bill.
Okay, and then I got another.
Here,
Wait,
I know that I was
forgot
only
my
up here
fucking
for
question.
1 moment, but I do have to drop. I appreciate you for letting me up for your second, Parker.
You're good. Don't worry.
Yeah,
have
you're
a
good,
good
dude.
rest of your night, bro.
Yeah, peace out, Parker. Shut
Peace
up,
out.
Trey.
And Trey. Okay. Okay, but give me 5. I gotta think of the question I was gonna ask.
Okay, Cammy, thank you for the
So, I
$5.
have a
Thank you
que-
very
I
much for the
figured it out.
babysitting.
So-
Jessica and Zach, thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Benjamin, thank you for the $25. Thank you very much. You'll notice if you lose your job, you'll notice if rent goes up. You'll notice if the country goes to war. Explain why abortion law, if it does. Let me read the whole thing. Sorry. Explain why abortion law, if it does, doesn't directly affect you. Outranks all of that.
Wait. Okay. Am I good to ask a question now?
I mean, you want to respond to that?
No. I think that made sense. So I got a follow up question.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
So let's say someone illegally came in, they got caught, but they didn't do anything illegal in the country. What should happen to them?
Oh, I actually believe it. I hold a different view than the typical Democratic Party. I believe in a pathway to citizenship for undocumented immigrants who have not committed a violent or serious offense, where they don't have to leave the
I
country.
agree with that. Because most people would say like they just stay, but I don't think that's right because they still like did something wrong. But then the Republicans are like they should just leave, but like they didn't do anything wrong there. So I think that makes sense. You
Yeah,
know
give
what?
them a pathway to citizenship where they can stay in the country, because then that ensures a vetting process that makes more people vetted in the country. It increases the amount of people that will go through the legal process, which is also the very basis for what we wanted in the very first place. It allows for more immigration as a fundamental basis of our culture, our society, and broadly our economy. So I think it's
Yeah.
like a benefit within all categories, and it also allows for us to go after those that have committed violent and serious offenses to a greater extent.
No, that actually makes sense. But then what I was gonna ask, so like when they do the like that process, do they stay in America or do they go back to like Mexico or wherever they're from?
I would say that they should stay in America while they go through the
But, like,
process.
Would they stay at their house or like would there
Well-
be like something or
Well, the thing is, they're already in the country. So, in order to actually
Yeah.
incentivize them to go through said legal process, it has to involve that they can stay in the country. But the thing is,
Okay.
if they decide to go through the process, it's very likely they meet the criteria. Because if they don't meet the criteria, well, then they're giving up personal information that then could be used to deport them from the country, right? It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And then for those that are left over, it would be people who don't meet the criteria of not committed a violent or serious offense, which would then make it easier for law enforcement to focus on people who are actually a threat to the safety and security of our population, rather than people who are just coming here for a better life and want to be Americans.
that makes sense, yeah. Okay, I got one more question.
Go ahead.
Do you play piano like Dean?
No, I don't.
Okay, well I can play Piano Man on the harmonica.
You can play piano on
Wanna
the
hear it?
harmonica?
No, Piano Man like the song.
Oh, okay. Cool, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right.
This guy, bro.